Our next presenters, I hope you're ready for this, because this is the idea that the mayor mentioned earlier, that this town, Raleigh, was able to lure away from Nashville, Tennessee, this humongous event called World of Bluegrass Events. And it's not just one concert, it is this incredible event that they'll be able to explain better than I can, but it seems to be a conference, a trade show, lots and lots of concerts going on, all sorts of things related to bluegrass coming to Raleigh. And it's not only this one year, but it's for the next 3 years in a row this is happening. Our presenters are Jamie Katz and Lynda Dawson, and here's a quote for you to think about. "Music is often common ground for people who think they don't have anything in common." Jamie Katz, 2013. Jamie Katz and Lynda Dawson believe in the power of music. Jamie is a lifelong music fan who has adopted North Carolina as her home state, partly because of her love for the music traditions of North Carolina. And she says that she hopes that Raleigh will be able to find this common ground through this music event that's coming very soon. And Lynda Dawson is a musician and also a lifelong music fan. Lynda said that 3 years ago when her daughter was born, she was a little afraid that music was going to have to take back seat and she wasn't really going to have as much time or be as interested anymore. But she said actually the opposite thing happened. With her daughter in her life, she wants to surround her daughter with musicians and with music all the time. And she says that she's been inspired to becoming a mom has increased my passion for music and for going after my musical dreams in a way that I never thought was possible. And these two women and others have worked very hard to bring this enormous event to Raleigh. So let's give them a hand and welcome Lynda Dawson and Jamie Katz.
Thank you.
Step into the light.
There you go.
All right, all the revitalization in downtown Raleigh has grown our city into an ideal event campus for World of Bluegrass. This picture was one that caught IBMA's attention. This was actually Raleigh's second bid for these programs. Raleigh submitted its first bid in January 2008, and IBMA told them the facilities had to come to fruition before the bid would be seriously considered. They have, and here we are.
So, World of Bluegrass, it is the International Bluegrass Music Association's annual gathering of bluegrass musicians, fans, and industry folks from around the world. And it's going to be in Raleigh for the next 3 years. It's a 3-day business conference, yeah. 5 nights of band showcases, a Grammy-style award show, and a 2-day wide-open bluegrass festival.
And the awards show is coming up on Thursday night, September 26th, hosted by North Carolina's own Steep Canyon Rangers. Some of the announced performers include North Carolina's own Balsam Range, the Del McCurry Band, and others, and more will be announced soon. The next day starts the Wide Open Bluegrass Festival, which has 2 ticketed stages and a huge street fair footprint stretching all the way down Fayetteville Street. And jump right in.
Sure. So the Bluegrass Ramble, this is a part of the event. It's new to Raleigh this year. You can see more than 50 bluegrass bands from around the world at all of these familiar local Raleigh venues downtown. You can get an all-day pass for it, or you can pay at the door for each venue. And it's an incredible opportunity to see showcase bands from around the world. Also, the ticketed portion of the World of Bluegrass Festival is going to feature a once-in-a-lifetime lineup that's inclusive of all styles of bluegrass music, chambergrass, traditional music, fusion of all different styles that's going to be on that stage. And the Convention Center and the Red Hat Amphitheater will be the hosts of that.
Yep, so
Still being designed.
The street festival map, we saw it today. They said, yeah, we made 27 changes and it's still in progress. But it is going to extend all the way from the plaza in front of the Performing Arts Center all the way down to the Capitol building. There will be music stages, a dance tent, a whole lot of stuff going on. The North Carolina Port Council, there's also the ticketed stages, the Red Hat Amphitheater. Tickets are almost sold out, but there's still time to get some general admission seating if you hurry. And that is some of what's going on.
So right next door to the amphitheater is our amazing convention center. And inside the convention center during the 2-day Wide Open Bluegrass Festival, you'll be able to attend master's workshop stages, a music expo hall with vendors, artists, instrument builders, pretty much anything bluegrass related in a trade show setting, and a North Carolina Bluegrass Pavilion that highlights North Carolina artists and industry folks. And that will be free and open to the public for those master's workshop stages and the expo, even though the convention center will have a ticketed stage.
Yep, and there is...
On Fayetteville Street.
Yeah.
This is the free outdoor street festival that's going to be going on. It stretches all the way from City Plaza to the Capitol building, and there will be 3 stages out on this street, free and open to the public, that will feature a variety of acts from homegrown North Carolina to Americana-style acts.
And in May, we did a preview day for folks from IBMA. We had folks jamming in the convention center, and it was a chance for people who know IBMA but don't know Raleigh to come in and see the space and all the different spaces in the campus. And they were so overwhelmed by the enthusiasm and the welcome that they got from Raleigh. They were literally at the event changing their minds and saying, yeah, we'll come after all. Here's some pictures of some of the other things that are going to be happening during the street festival. The North Carolina Pork Council is going to be hosting their Whole Hog Barbecue State Championship Friday night to Saturday morning. Friday night, they get their pigs and they prepare and they cook. Saturday, the cooking is judged, and then all the pigs are collected, chopped up, and sold by the Interfaith Food Shuttle. And yes, there will actually be a designated hula hooping area.
The hula zone.
As part of the festival.
There will be a lot of a youth tent, a dance tent, jamming tents all up and down the street. In addition to the music program stages, there will also be an arts explosion walk with over 30 artisans with music-related wares and North Carolina crafts. And a kids zone with a climbing wall, a big slide, and a youth tent that's actually been programmed by the North Carolina Youth Council. The young folks themselves have programmed that tent. So it's really a family-friendly, free event in conjunction with the paid stages. Mm-hmm. Jamie and I both sit on the local organizing committee. We are a group of Raleigh engaged folks who are helping to support IBMA as the official host. The goal is really to transform this into a week-long experience and roll out the red carpet to Raleigh, and to present Raleigh, North Carolina, and the Triangle as the amazing region that it is.
And this was one of the pieces that was designed. Landon Elmore Design has been doing a huge, immense amount of work on helping with all the design and branding. This was one of the first pieces that came out after it was announced that World of Bluegrass was going to be here for the next 3 years. Obviously, Earl Scruggs is a key North Carolina bluegrass figure. He was a banjo player. Some of the things that the local organizing committee has helped do is IBMA's membership has gone up to its second highest level it's ever been. North Carolina is currently second only to Tennessee in IBMA membership numbers by state. And like I said, reserved seating for the festival has been sold out since August, and limited general admission seats are still remaining. The local organizing committee has been doing a tremendous amount of work. These are a couple folks, Russell Johnson from the Grass Cats and Hazel Cockrum from the city of Raleigh, who have been going out to events. Linda's gone out to a bunch of events. A bunch of us have gone out to events and really been talking up Raleigh and North Carolina to the bluegrass community.
Yeah, and it's amazing when you get a group of doers in Raleigh together, because everything that Jamie showed you has happened, the marketing. These are some events that are happening in conjunction with World of Bluegrass Week. Separate from this, Bela Fleck will be performing with the Symphony Orchestra on Tuesday night, and As You Like It just happened the last week in August. Incredible arts activation that's gone on around this event. Wake County School Systems bands will be going into the schools, and the North Carolina Museum of History will have an exhibit as well.
Yep, as will the City of Raleigh Museum. So this is some more of Landon Elmore's work. The ticketed stage poster and the free poster. There are going to be more than 100 bluegrass bands here, everybody from Steve Martin to Allison Krause to the Steep Canyon Rangers, Bela Fleck, Jerry Douglas, who else?
Yeah, a lot of
North Carolina
bands.
A lot of North Carolina bands. So these are these are some really good ways to keep up with everything that's coming up and going on, and how to get in touch with us if you have questions afterwards. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks.